I'm Richard Clarke. In this video, I offer comments on Ramana Maharshi's 40 Verses on Reality, drawn from years of practice. Together, we explore the depths of Ramana's teachings on self-realization and liberation. This week's reading from 40 Verses on Reality is verse 25. It comes into being equipped with a form, and as long as it retains a form, it endures. Having a form, it feeds and grows big. But if you investigate this evil spirit, which has no form of its own, relinquishes its grip on form, and takes to flight. In this metaphor, Ramana equates the I thought with an evil spirit that assumes a form, then gains power and grows bigger and bigger. When challenged, though, this evil form recedes, since it, in reality, has no independent existence, no form of its own. It cannot stand under the scrutiny of careful investigation, of deep self-inquiry. If you stop feeding this form, it stops growing. This is an important understanding for one interested in spiritual practice. The ego depends on you for its growth, for its strength, for its power, for its very existence. The I thought starts with the assumption, I am this body. This assumption is where the ego begins. The idea that you exist as a separate entity, a separate person. Once the idea of existing as and in a body takes hold, then this idea expands to include everything else, other people, the world, and even the idea of a higher power. As long as this thought continues, we are bound, as if by a rope that we ourselves created and tied. Seeing oneself with a form, we see others and the world with forms too. But what happens if we start to investigate these assumptions and ideas? What if we have no form? Looking within, we can see the body and everything else. All are known, and we see that we must be the knower. We know all these forms, but we can't find a form for our real identity. When we inquire, who am I? We don't find any form. When we keep going deeper with the inquiry, we come to a quiet blankness, not a form. When we inquire further, who knows even this blankness? We don't find any form, just this knowingness that we are. Does this knowingness have a body? Does it have a form? Or are we formless? We exist, and we know that we exist. But what actually exists? all we can find is consciousness and existence, always together, inseparable. Try to see if you can find one without the other. Can you find consciousness without existence? Can you find existence without consciousness? All objects are known by this consciousness existence. Objects are with form. You, the knower of all of these objects, are formless. You exist, and you are formless. Now, some notes for practice. Just start to dissolve your ideas about form. Inquire, who knows this? Then observe. Look at your body. The body is objective to you, known by you. Who knows the body? Look at your senses. Senses are known. Who knows the senses? Look at the life force pulsing within the body. This is known. Who is the knower? Look at your thoughts. Again, thoughts are known. Just who knows these thoughts? Look even to your sense of yourself, your ego. This ego is also known. You know this imagined person. Who knows the ego? Keep inquiring, who am I? And who knows? And for whom is this inquiry? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Ramana Maharshi video, subscribe, like, and send me a comment.